Hi, hello, namaste. A very warm welcome to Bio Classes. In the last class, we observed why Mendel's work or why Mendel's investigation was not recognized by other scientists. We observed a few reasons why his work was not recognized at that time. The first reason, uh, he did not give any physical proof for the existence of the factors. Then, at that time, the microscope was not developed. And one more major thing, actually, he is the scientist belonging to the biological field. But what he did, so he mixed the biological concept with the mathematics. That means he used the maths or he used the logics to explain the theory of biology. So ಮೆಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ತಾನು ಮಾಡೋ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದವನು ಸೊ ಆ ವರ್ಕ್ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ಅವನು ಲಾಜಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಏನು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಬಟ್ ಯೂಶಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ದನ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಸೊ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಬಯೋನೇ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬಟ್ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದ ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಡ್ರಾಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವ್ನ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಎನಿ ಹೌ ದ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ವೆನ್ in the 1900 the microscope developed and the slowly different scientists started investigating on the cell ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದೇ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ Hugo de Vries, Carl Correns and Skermark. So these 3 scientists from different countries they reinvestigated Mendel's work. Mendel ಏನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದ ಅದನ್ನ ವಾಪಸ್ ಅವರು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು and they also got the same result. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು. Then what they said, okay, Mendel is correct. Mendel work is correct. So ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಅಗ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆ ಟೈಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ and after that the entire world started calling Mendel as father of genetics. Right? That's over then. But actually ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಟೈಟಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮಲ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಹೆರಿಟನ್ಸ್ ಸೊ ಅದು ಏನು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ So let's focus on that one. Chromosomal theory of inheritance. Yes. So here, inheritance of character it is controlled by the genes, of course, according to Mendel. But question is arised where genes are present. Genes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾವೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. But actually, genes are present on chromosomes. What actual chromosomes are? Colored bodies. So ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ So in the 1902, actually in the 1900 microscope developed at that time. Different scientists they started observing cell division. Actually 1900 time, first let's 1900. In the 1900 the scientists started observing cell division process. What actually the cell division is? Breaking of mother cell into 2 daughter cell or 4 daughter cell, whatever it is. So cell break ಆಗೋ process cell division ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. They started observing that cell division. And here in the cell division we are having 2 types. Already we know mitosis and meiosis. Right? 2 types of cell divisions are present here, mitosis and meiosis. So here mitosis means it is equational cell division and meiosis is reductional cell division. So ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ equational cell division, reduction cell division. What its meaning? Let me explain. Suppose one cell is there. Let's consider one mother cell is there. In the mother cell, 2n set of chromosomes are present. That means now this mother cell is diploid. Now the cell is diploid. Diploid cell ready agbekanದ್ರೆ sexual reproduction agbeකಲ್ಲ. Two parents should be involved. From one parent sperm is coming. From one parent egg is there. Both are combining. That means two set of chromosomes are combined. And that cell is a diploid cell. Our ready cell is a diploid cell. Now this cell is going to divide into two daughter cells. So it will divide into two daughter cells. And in both the daughter cell, again 2n number of two sets of chromosomes are present in both the daughter cell. The meaning ಏನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಸ್ ಡಾಟರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಕ್ವೇಷನಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So that is a mitosis. Okay, equational cell division. Then the question is arising. Question will be arising. So here the 2n is okay. Let me give one example. Suppose here 20 chromosomes are present. 20 chromosomes. After the division, here also 20, here also 20. How actually 20? Why? Because here the 20 chromosomes are doubling. Here double after 20 chromosomes. After doubling, so here the was separated here. Equation cell division icon.
Mitosis. In this module, you will learn about mitosis. Mitosis is a process of cell division that makes possible regeneration of body parts. To elaborate, mitosis is the separation of nuclear chromosomes into two identical daughter nuclei. It is divided into four key phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. An additional phase called cytokinesis occurs after the complete nuclear division. Before a dividing cell enters mitosis, it undergoes a period of growth and rest. This period is called interphase. In interphase, the genetic material of a cell increases. Prophase. During prophase, the chromatin condenses and becomes short and thick to form chromosomes. Each chromosome has two sister chromatids joined together at the centromere. The nucleolus disappears and the nuclear membrane starts to break down. The centrosomes, each with a pair of centrioles, move apart to the opposite poles, forming a spindle between them. Metaphase. During metaphase, microtubules of the spindle interact with chromosomes. This causes the chromosomes to move and align along the middle of the cell or the equatorial plate. Sister chromatids are held at the centromere, confirming the presence of protein structures called kinetochore at the surface. The kinetochore holds the chromosomes and attaches them to the spindle. Anaphase. During anaphase, the sister chromatids separate at the kinetochores, and the daughter chromosomes, along with the divided centromere, move towards the opposite poles as the microtubule shortens. The poles of the spindle also move apart and help to separate the chromosomes. As the chromosomes separate completely into two sets, one at each pole, anaphase is considered complete. Telophase. During telophase, the daughter chromosomes arrive at the pole and the chromatin starts to decoil. Also, the nuclei reform along with nucleoli. This triggers the reformation of the nuclear membrane. Cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is the partition of the cytoplasm. In animals, a cleavage furrow appears in the plasma membrane, which deepens and divides the cytoplasm into two daughter cells, each containing a nucleus. In plants, new cell wall formation is triggered at the center of the cell by the formation of a cell plate. The cell plate grows outwards till it meets the existing wall, resulting in two daughter cells. In this module, you have learned mitosis is the process of separation of nuclear chromosomes into two identical daughter nuclei.
Suppose if we consider this meiosis, what happens in case of meiosis? So here, same as it is. Diploid mother cell is there. This mother cell will divide into two daughter cells. Right? Two daughter cells are present. But one difference is there. The diploid cell is cut or divided into haploid daughter cell. Here, haploid daughter cells are formed. Suppose here 20 chromosomes are present, means the 20 chromosomes are separated into 10 and 10. Right? Now the number is reduced. We will reduce that number. The reduction cell division. But actually, this meiosis will not stop here only. It will stop over there. Then it will go another step. Now this daughter cell will divide again and forms two daughter cell, and this mother cell also divides into two daughter cells. That means finally 4 daughter cells are formed. But this time N is N as it is. Haploid, 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 haploid. Now tell me. 2N becomes N. First step. N is as it is N. Second step. These two steps together becomes meiosis. But now first step is reductional. First step, it is a reductional, and that step is meiosis 1. Second step is equational, and that is meiosis 2. It is equational, like the number as it is there, change agida. ನೀವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಇದೆ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನಲ್ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ why? Because we have to consider first point and last points. First cell condition, last produced cell condition. Here diploid and last haploid. Diploid is the haploid other reductional. Is it clear? So this kind of cell division occurs during gamete formation. Now all these are gametes. So this type of cell division occurs during gamete formation, and this type of cell division occurs in somatic cell. Which is cell? Somatic cell. Somatic cell andre gametes anna ready mado cell anna bittu body ella cells ge ನಾವು somatic cell ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. This type of cell division occurs in somatic. This type of cell division occurs in gametic cells. So here final gametes are formed. Okay. Now ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ cell division ಅನ್ನು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈಗ? Yes, we have to focus this type of cell division, meiosis. Why? Because gamete formation. So according to Mendel, during the gamete formation, the pair of alleles are going to separate. At what time? During gamete formation. That means we have to focus on meiosis. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು meiosis ನಲ್ಲಿ gamete formation ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Already we know. So already in the 1900 microscope developed, scientists started studying the cell division, and in the cell division they majorly focused on this meiosis. Or major agi study ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಈ meiosis step ಅಲ್ಲ. Right? There particularly in the 1902 two scientists. So one scientist is Walter Sutton, and another scientist is Theodore Boveri. Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri, these two scientists together, they worked on the meiosis cell division process, particularly chromosome concept. So ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು 1902 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಸೊ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಸ್ ಗಳ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. So what actually they studied? Behavior of chromosome during meiosis, right? So ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಏನಂತ. ಸೊ that statement is right here. The behavior of genes is parallel to behavior of chromosomes. Yes, this is the statement. So this is the major statement. ಇದು ತಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. The behavior of genes is parallel to the behavior of chromosome at the time of cell division. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ತರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ. And here genes also occur in pair form. Here genes are nothing but alleles, right? Every gene will be having minimum 2 alleles. Some genes are having more than 2 alleles. Now multiple alleles ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. Capital I, capital IB, small I, 3 alleles are present, one gene. But in other genes there will be 2 alleles usually, one dominant allele, one recessive allele. So generally what we can consider, genes occur in pair form. That chromosomes also occur in pair form. Chromosomes kuda pair form dalli sittave. So how means, if we consider, so right now I will consider a normal cell. ನಾನೀಗ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿ. Is it correct? Anyhow. So imagine in the cell 4 pairs of chromosomes are present. How many pairs? 4 pairs. So 4 pairs means we will say 8 chromosomes. 8 chromosomes ಇದೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ, right? So 8 chromosomes are arranged in 4 pair forms, one pair having 2 chromosomes. ಪ್ರತಿ ಪೇರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ 2 chromosomes ಇರ್ತವೆ. Say for example, if you consider this is one pair and this is one pair and this is one pair and this is one pair. Total 4 pairs. Let me consider 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs are present. But you will observe ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, pair ನಲ್ಲಿ 2 chromosome ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. Now 2 chromosomes are same. Here 2 chromosomes are same. Here 2 chromosomes are same. Here 2 chromosomes are same. Right? Here how the chromosomes are same means, what type of genes are present in the first chromosome. I will say this chromosome as A and this is B. 2 chromosome ತರ್ತಾರೆ. A chromosome ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ genes ಇದಾವೋ ಅದೇ ತರದ genes B chromosome ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. That means genetic nature of both the chromosomes same. And how many genes are present in A chromosome, same number of genes present on B chromosome. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು 2 ಪೇರ್ 2 ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಪೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಪೇರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ರು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ? ಹೋಮೋ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆಸ್ homologous pair. Homologous pair. Now here 4 homologous pairs are present, right? 4 homologous pairs are present. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. In case of human being 23 pairs are present. Y plus 46 chromosome, 23 pair. In case of female, in the 23 pairs, all 23 pairs are homologous pair. Homologous. But in male, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾದರ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 22 ಹೋಮೋಲೋಗಸ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇರ್ 23rd ಪೇರ್ ಅದು ಹಿಟ್ರೋಲೋಗಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ in the last pair one chromosome X, one chromosome Y, both are different. But in case of female, XX, that is also homologous pair. Adonde difference agodu. Anyhow, let's consider 4 homologous pairs are present here. But we will see this kind of chromosome only during cell division. Cell division ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. In the remaining time, when the cell is not dividing, at that time chromosomes are decondensed. ಆವಾಗ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಬಿಡಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಟೈಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಳೆ ಆಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತವೆ. We will call it as a chromatin. During cell division, chromatin is condensed into chromosome structure. X shape ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. And in the cell division, we are having majorly 4 stages. Cell division ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು. ಪ್ರೊಪೇಸ್, ಮೆಟಾಪೇಸ್, ಅನಾಪೇಸ್, ಟಿಲೋಪೇಸ್. ಅದರ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ ಮೆಟಾಪೇಸ್. In the metapase time, chromosomes are observed in the pair form. ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ? ಪೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ. And those pairs are present at the central line of the cell. This is the central line. This central line is called as equatorial line. Equatorial line. Right? ಈಗ ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಹೋಮೋಲೋಗಸ್ ಪೇರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ 4 ದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. So here let me consider so ಈ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. So this chromosome present here, and here also one chromosome is there. Is it correct? Now chromosomes are arranged on the equatorial line parallelly. Homologous pair arrangement agirtade. Imagine okay, in this chromosome capital T allele is present. In this chromosome capital T may be present or small t may be present. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಅದೇನಾಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಹಿಯರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಟಿ and here small t. So now alleles are in the pair form. Why? Because chromosomes are in the pair form. Now during gamete formation, the cell is going to cut type. When cell is going to divide, alleles are separated. Why? Because chromosomes are separated. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಟಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪರ್ಮು, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಎಗ್, ಎರಡು ಕೂಡಿದ್ವು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದೆನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಟಿ ಕಂಬೈನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟಿ. Alleles are grouped, alleles are combined. Why? Because chromosomes are combined. ಅಂದ್ರೆ allele separate ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಪೇರ್ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, alleles ಗಳು ಕೂಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಪೇರ್ ಕೂಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. So what we can say, the behavior of genes is parallel to the behavior of chromosomes. ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಹಾಗೆ ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. And one more thing, in an organism, number of genes are more. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ಗಳು, but number of chromosomes are less. Chromosome number is less compared to genes number. Then what we can say? Genes present on chromosome, not chromosome present on genes. Genes present on chromosome. Why? Because chromosomes are less in number, genes are more in number. Genes are present thousands together, chromosomes are present 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವಂತ. And on the chromosome, if I say on the chromosome, here imagine capital T gene is present. Allide anta ankolla capital T gene. Then the place where the gene is located, that place we will call it as a locus. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಲೋಕಸ್. ಈಗ ಇದೇ ತರದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಪೇರ್, ಆ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ನಲ್ಲೂ ಅದೇ ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಜೀನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ತರದೊಂದು ಜೀನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಹೋಮೋಲೋಕಸ್. ಹೋಮೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್, ಹೋಮೋಲೋಕಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹೋಮೋಲೋಕಸ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಲೋಕಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಪೇರ್. ಮತ್ತಿನ್ನೊಂದು, ನಾನೀಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಜೀನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟವ್ರು ಯಾರು? ಸೂಟಾನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬೋವೆರಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 1902. And because of that reason, this chromosomal theory of inheritance also called as Sutton and Boveri mechanism. Sutton and Boveri mechanism. But ನಾವು ಮೆಂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಡೈಹೈಬ್ರಿಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡೈಹೈಬ್ರಿಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಂಡಲ್ actually consider two characters: shape of the seed, color of the seed. Round yellow seeds crossed with round yellow character crossed with wrinkle green, ಎರಡನ್ನ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. And after that in the F2 generation we got four conditions: round yellow, round green, wrinkle yellow, wrinkle green. ಈ ರೌಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಂಕಲ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಇವೆರಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪೇರೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನಡು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ರೀಕಾಂಬಿನೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನಾನ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟಲ್. ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್. ಹೌ ದಟ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್? ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರೈಸ್ಡ್. ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಸೊ ಇವರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಹೌ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್, ದಟ್ ಟು ಆನ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರೋದು, ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಕ್ರೋಮೋಸೋಮಲ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಹೆರಿಟನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರೋದು, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಎಸ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, ಸೊ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಗಳು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ರೈಟ್? ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.